cautiously walked towards the burnt rocks in the middle of the clearing. And then he heard a strange, spluttering, coughing noise from behind him. He whipped around. The stranger was pulling himself upright slowly, still grasping onto the water bag. "We shouldn't be here," said the stranger, growling under his voice. "What do you mean we shouldn't be here?" "This is where they gather." There was a snap in the trees behind Henrik, and once again he spun around, desperately trying to see where the sound came from. The stranger continued. "This is where they gather to plot their revenge. This is where they gather to light fires, to try to remember what warmth feels like. This is where they gather to try and remember how a heartbeat sounds. This is where they come when they try and remember what air tastes like. But they can't now. They're all dead." Henrik slowly turned back to the stranger, unable to find the location of the source of the noise. And he asked him, "What are you talking about? What do you mean?" "The execution grounds, mate. It's not far from here." A small beam of moonlight had lit up the stranger's face, and Henrik could see him clearly for the first time since they'd met. His face was old and worn, and the wrinkles formed deep crevices in the sides of his face. His nose was misshapen and odd, as if it had been broken one too many times, and his eyes were bloodied and red, like he'd been drinking a little bit too much. He takes another swig from the water skin and throws it down in disgust. "It's not water. Who the fuck puts apple juice in a water skin?" Henrik shrugged nonchalantly and just said, "It's just nicer, that's all, really. Unless you don't think it's alcoholic."